selector. Good evening, my people. This one is a special dedication to a woman with grace, vision and soul. Angie good as when Angie speak, the whole room listens. Heart so pure, yeah, the truth she giving big and serious. Loving every session, healing words, real conversation. Lovers rock, sweet vibration. Podcast flow, pure elevation. From the mic to your heart, no hesitation. Angie good as bring love to the nation. Big and serious, where love gets serious, where truth feel glorious. So turn it up, lean back, feel the emotion. This one your certified devotion. And you good as keep the love in motion. Big and serious, both us, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart. Oh.
Yes, yes. So welcome to the building. My hands are dry. Welcome to the building. Season two, episode 2. Yeah, 222. We like it. So, there's a song. I'm going to just run this song because it's been on the brain and it's actually just queued up. Not intentionally, but since it is queued up, I'm going to run it. Young Lover by Barbara Jones and Trinity. Yes.
Love is an experience. If you were a man, you gotta know that too. And I'm a man, I'm not a boy, so give a lot of experience about love and experience. And it's a pleasure and a joy to make love. And so I would tell you, because love is a purpose, then baby, I would never tell it to you. No.
Young love, together we romance. Yes, young love, together we are walking, and the song day
All right. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it because the song, it was just one of those things that was just, in my head, and I needed it, and it was already cute. So I mean, we look for the path of least resistance. You know what I'm saying? We look for the path of the easiest way possible. Songs in my head, it's already cute. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna give it a sexy horn too. Yes. So it is time for the big up. All right. So we bigged them up last week. We're going to big them up again this week. It's the return of Leroy Heptone Sibbles. I'm going to keep bigging it up because, as we move further and further into the years, we have to really be so appreciative and conscious of our icons. Leroy Heptone Sibbles is such an icon. Bass player. He played bass in the Studio One band. So a lot of the Studio One songs, he's actually playing the bass line on that. Your girl loves bass, so anybody that contributes to them deep tones, we love. And then, of course, he was on the Heptones, and they've done so many iconic songs as well. I probably should have queued up a Heptones song. I don't have one. It is what it is. But anyway, Leroy Heptone Sibbles is going to be performing on Friday, February the 13th at the Jamaican Canadian Centre. That's at 995 Arrow Road in Toronto. If you buy an early bird ticket, you're going to save $10. And we'll love us saving enough money, we love that. Yeah. So go buy your early bird tickets. Dinner is actually served at 8 o'clock and the show time is at 8:45. Alongside Leroy, you're going to be entertained by Amoy. You're going to be entertained by Kyra McLean, Diane James, Zacchaeus Cooper, Mark Trinidad, Sandy Daly, DJ Corey will be musically entertaining you, and I should say us. And Keisha Brownie will be there as well. So yeah, go get your tickets. Go and get your tickets. Let me shout out a couple of numbers. If you want some information, you can call 437-318-8607. I'll say that a little bit slower. 437-318-8607 or 437-580-7504. You can get it at all Superlicious locations alongside Caribbean Queen Jerk. There was another one, Henry's Record, and of course Jamaica House. So go get your tickets. All right. And of course, I'm gonna just take a moment. Ooh, where's my mouse? I'm gonna take a moment to slay. All right, so let me run back my sexy Casamigos rhythm. Speaking of rhythms and songs, let me take a moment to pick up Michael Jazz Project for the Angie Goodas anthem, which you heard in the opening credits of the song. If you're looking for a logo, shout out to Willie Dunn Productions. He gave me my sexy Big and Serious podcast logo as well as, oh goodness, learn how to speak today, as well as the Angie Goodas logo. And this Casamigos rhythm, exclusive to me, he created that as well. All right, so now before our guest comes, so Tesharah will be joining the conversation. It's going to be a great convo with her. But before she joins in, let's get into the serious Ting topic a little bit, and we'll go through that. So, I never really thought about this until a couple years ago, and what happened? If I'm not mistaken, my boss in my day job brought this conversation up to the team, and I was like, what is your brand? What is your brand? And I think this is a good time to have this conversation, especially with us being so early into 2026. And, we're so determined to make 2026 a brilliant and beautiful year. How are you showing up? how are you showing up to the public, and how are you showing up to yourself? What is your brand? So essentially, a brand is a gut feeling or impression that is held in the mind of your audience. What? So essentially, like, how people feel about you when them hear your name, what them feel like, that's your brand. But you have control over that. You have pure control over your brand, how you show up, what you look like. It's all, when people perceive your level of work, what are they thinking? You can control that in the sense of like showing up consistently and doing certain things in order to help drive them to feel the way that you want to. For example, when you think of Hermes, you're like, okay, that brand is not going to be discounted. You're going to get good quality. You got to spend money. Birkin, same type of concept, right? So understand, there's a few things that this means if like you're the brand owner or the person who's trying to show up a certain way. So understanding how your target audience perceives you, your image, and defining how you want to be perceived, your identity, right? So your image versus your identity, two different things. How do you want to be perceived? That's your identity. Like, what when you think of Angie Goodas, what do you think of, right? And how do you perceive her? That's the image. So that's like, what am I trying to emulate versus my actual identity. So again, I didn't really think about this until about 2 years ago, and because your girl sits there with her we actually carry different brands depending on the situation, right? Like literally different brands. So depending on where I am or what I'm doing, there's going to be a different brand of Angie, Angela, Jella, Gigi, depending on who's dealing with me, right? So 4 that I noted today were as an employee. So the situation as an employee, what does my brand look like? As a friend, do my friends think like, oh, you see that girl Angela? Yeah, side eye that one. I'm just kidding. But how are you showing up as a friend? As a wife or a husband or a partner, and that like includes your actual partner or spouse and like their peoples. How are you showing up? What do they think of you when they hear you? Like, are they like, yo, I love to have a wife like that, or are they like, why? Hey, them all live a different life. The life too salty. It don't look good at all. How are they thinking of you? Is your partner like, oh gosh, I gotta go home. I well and don't want to go home because that person is there. How are they perceiving you? How are you showing up? Let me put my phone on. Don't call me. Because just in case, you never know. Is it gonna let me do it? There we go. You see, just as I'm about to do it, messages start coming in. You see? Yeah. All right. Also, as a parent, what's your brand like as a parent? In my younger days as a young mom, I was perceived as the cool mom because your girl's cool like that. But no, like I was the cool mom. And I didn't try to be, but I was. So of course I'm gonna like continue on with being the cool mom, and still had boundaries and all that as a mom. That would be my my identity. I still had boundaries. You can't come and lie to me. You can't come and do certain things, but I'm gonna be cool about it. I'm the cool mom, right? Even to my child, how does she perceive me as a parent? What's my brand for her? And you go on. So figuring out your different branding requires a deep look at yourself and your image. Oh, here she goes, telling us to look at ourselves again. While going with this girl, like what happened to her? It's not an easy thing to do, and oftentimes we try to avoid doing it. But taking a look at ourselves, figuring out, what is my image? how do I want to show up in this space? What is my thought process when I enter into this space or enter into doing these activities? How am I even feeling about the task of having to do the activities where people are going to perceive my brand? These are all things that you got to ask yourself. So, we want to be as authentic as possible in all aspects or roles that we take up in our lives. And authenticity just makes life easier, right? Just if you show up as yourself, life is just better for you because you don't have to have all these different masks on. You are literally just showing up as you. You don't have to pretend to be anybody. And having a brand doesn't mean that you're pretending to be a certain thing. You're just walking in the true essence of who you are, what you believe in, what your values are, what your ethics are, and you go on, right? So how do you want others to perceive you? That's really the question that you gotta ask yourself. How do I want people to look at me? When and even if I take that and extend it, and I do get into the business aspect of it later on in the conversation, but I'll hit it a little bit now. Big and Serious Podcast. When you hear the name, what do I want you to feel? How do I want you to feel about the Big and Serious Podcast and Angie Goodas and all of this? I would want you to be entertained. I would want you to learn something. I would want you to be like, yo, you see when that girl talks to people, you're getting a true conversation. There's no masks being put on here. There's no pretending. It's a true image of the person that I'm speaking to. I would hope that they don't lie, right? I'm going to ask questions that are relevant, and we run a couple tunes. If you know me, I tend to default to like the older vintage reggae. I just love that type of music, but I'll play the others, but what do I want you to think about when you hear the Big and Serious Podcast? I want you to be like, yo, it's Thursday, I got to catch the show. Or I'm busy on Thursdays, but I'm going to circle back and catch the show on Fridays or Saturdays. And, you're going to go over to YouTube, shameless plug.
Like and subscribe.
At the Angie Goodas page, right? On Instagram, Big and Serious Podcast. Big N Serious Podcast. But anyway, how do I want you to feel when you hear the name, the Big and Serious Podcast? Or when you hear my name, Angie Goodas? These are all things that, I had to sit down and think about, and season 1 might be different than season 2. So if I'm transparent, I'm going to actually take this weekend. I'm going to fry off my face on Saturday, so I'm not really go out. So I'm going to take this weekend to sit down and what does the brand look like this season? What does Angie Goodas look like this season? What does Angela look like this season or this year? Right? So our good friends at Forbes, they created a list of 23 questions to ask yourself as you think about what your personal brand looks like. I'm going to give you 12 because who's got time to go through 23? Number 1, what is your favorite thing to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your free time? I like to sleep. But seriously, what is your favorite thing to do in your free time? What is the most important thing you learned from your parents? And they could be good, bad, ugly, amazing. What did you learn from your parents, and how does it help you professionally? And there's a lesson in every type of parent. Every type of parent comes with a lesson. Oh Lord, this is all twisted up. It's okay. Every type of parent comes with a lesson, and maybe we don't like the lesson, but there's a lesson. What do we learn from it is the question. Number 3, is your public persona different from the real you? And if so, how? How are you showing up? Like your public self, your public person, is it different from the real you? And if it is, and if you've created it that way and it's intentional, how are you different? Let me just make sure that my guest is not trying to find me. No, we're good. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. Number 4. what are you most proud of? So, when you walk around and you think of different things, what are you actually the most proud of? For me personally, I'm proud of not allowing my fears to overcome me and actually moving forward, even into the unknown, and doing the thing. Number 5, what do you need to do differently to use your time more effectively? Oh gosh, that's a difficult question for me, because I know there are times when I really don't make the most of my time. I don't plan my time properly. That is something that I need to fix in 2026. It rhymes. Hey, I could be a rapper. But seriously, like what do you need to do differently to use your time more effectively? We're going to get to number 6, and then I'm going to run a tune and bring my guest on. What makes you, number 6, what makes you feel most confident? What makes you feel most confident? Be very open and honest with yourself about that one. Where do you honestly feel the most confident? What is it that makes you feel the most confident? I know when I was younger, if I didn't walk out of the house with high school, right? If I didn't walk out of the house with mascara and lipstick, I was not feeling confident. The hair could be a mess. Didn't care if the hair was a mess. But if I didn't have on mascara and if I didn't have on lipstick, I was not having a good day in my body. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I know the eyes I always got teased about the big eyes. So it's like, if you're going to look at these big eyes, they're gonna at least look pretty. But yeah, if I didn't walk out of the house with mascara and lipstick, I would struggle for the day. So what makes you feel the most confident? That's number 6. Now I'm gonna come over and look at my guest. Can you hear me? You gotta wave. All right, so before I bring her on, I'm actually gonna run a tune. The strategic thinker in me. My guest next week is actually Black Orchid, and this is a song. This is a collaboration song, so I'm gonna run "Loving You." Oh no, where did it go? Hold on. "Loving You Forever," Tesharah. Oh, wait a minute. Ange, what are we doing? Let's get it together. Let's try that again.
Ooh.
Loving You Forever by Tesharah. And she is waiting in the green room. And are you ready to come on camera? Thumbs up if you're ready. She's like, yeah, go on, Angie. Yeah, Lily, what happened to you? What happened to my girl? Bring me on camera. What?
Bring me up, bring me up, bring me
Bring
up.
me up. What? Go on with. Like, you see me there. Wait. Want you? Hello.
Hello. How you doing? Big
I
up
am
to everybody
good.
listening. Big up, I love you. Oh, Andrew, another host, we're ready.
I am me 6 with an itch. You see it? With no itch.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do my job properly and introduce you nice and proper. So you can say, yeah, man, a professional thing over here. So I know you got the little lady thing, is it?
Thank you.
All right. So known for her soulful voice and dynamic performance, Tesharah's music resonates with diverse audiences. She masterfully covers genres such as reggae, R&B, soul, and gospel, bringing a captivating and unique presence to every project. Telling us to check up why, or leading us to be grateful as we look at our blessings, there is always a message in her music. I am pleased to welcome to the Big and Serious podcast, recording artist and songwriter Tesharah. Tesharah, I'm gonna get sexy on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to the conversation.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, how are you doing? Everything good?
It's good, Beside the whole of snow we had to dig out of today, but we're blessed.
We're blessed. We're
Amen.
blessed. Nah, lie. I didn't leave my yard, so I looked outside and was like, "What's that? We're not going there."
I get it. I absolutely get it. It's Canada, so it's Canada.
Yeah.
We have to take the snow, the sleet, and the rain and the sunshine. So it comes
Yes.
with the package.
I like to say it's a nice little salad that we live in. Look at a nice little salad. It has so many ingredients.
True. You know what? I need to use that.
So many ingredients in this salad where we live.
Oh my gosh! I don't know what kind of salad it would be, but
I mean, there are parts of the salad that I really don't like outside right now. If I could pick it off my plate and put it somewhere else,
Okay.
I would, maybe it's a plane ticket to somewhere warm during them
Yes.
times. I don't know, but
Listen, I'm telling you, it would be nice to be able to be on an island right now. But some people love this. Some people love this. They'll be like, I'm gonna go tobogganing and skiing, and I'm just like, okay, Godspeed.
I won't lie. I will venture if I have people that'll go with me, I'll venture outside. I won't be out there for too long, but I think I like the bougie aspect of it. So like, we're gonna have hot chocolate by the fireplace after, and we're gonna put on the nice bougie clothes and go out there, stylish, big sunglasses. I can work with that. But the trot along in the snow to reach work, but don't like it.
That's true because we already don't want to go to work kind of vibe. We're literally like, but like, I don't want to go to work today. You're looking through the window like, why did I do this again? You're considering your life purpose. Why did I choose this road? My mother did tell me safe, but it's study hard,
Right. You have to take up your book.
Take up your book and here.
And you're like, shouldn't have been playing dominoes in the cafeteria during class.
What I'm saying?
Like,
I think for me it was dancing and singing in the cafeteria, making up songs and things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, good days though. Good days.
Yeah, I just even remembering from my school cafeteria, a lot of creativity came out of those events, and or like those those times in the caf. Sometimes the teachers would come and tell you to shut up, but still.
I mean, we get a little rowdy, but we're creatives. What do you expect?
Exactly?
That's what we're supposed to do, and we are connecting with our peers, and but yeah, man, vibes, no vibes.
Out.
Yeah,
holy vibes. So let's start at the beginning.
Mhm.
How did you get into music?
Wow. The beginning.
Beginning.
Wow. So first I grew up in church. Music is huge part of church. Big up to Spring Ground New Testament. In Jamaica, right there, borderline, Manchester, Clarendon. Anyways.
Oh, nice.
So big up. And we were a part of the Church of God, so they always had like children's choirs, so many different things, and they're very meticulous when they want us to sing our parts. School, it was choirs and things like that. So it started in church, so to speak. And then over time, being a part of praise and worship teams, big up to
nice.
Ebenezer Holiness Church here in Toronto. Being a part of that, people started noticing, okay, you got something, right? Going to concerts, being invited there, and then I started doing background for other singers.
Ooh.
So yeah, LG Morgan, I don't know if you've ever heard of LG Morgan, he's a gospel singer. Took me on and was like, okay, I want you to do background for me. And then it led into writing, and I'm writing for him. And then he had a manager by the name of Howard Mahoney. He managed people like, oh my God, The Gambler, Barbara Jones, the guy who did The Gambler. Oh my God, I know his name. His name is in my head. But he manages them. And he's like, yo, do you want to do a 3-track demo in Jamaica? I was like, sure, let's do it. So they took me to Kingston, and he was like, let's see how it does. I come back to Canada, and people are like, yeah, we like this, we like this. And he's like, okay, I'm going to sign you for like a year or two. And I was like, Jesus? And so that's where it started. And it's like the rest is history. It's like met him, did a whole album. It was a gospel album. So people are probably gonna like be like, where's that album? And it just went like a domino effect. You met another person, another person. So that was the beginning. That was my genesis.
Wow, that's a real genesis.
That's
like in the Bible, everything just the picture starts to paint and it starts to grow, and
yes,
it literally just
yeah,
right?
and that's what it is.
It's really interesting to me that you started out doing background vocals and then kind of jumped over solo and did songwriting, and then circle back to solo.
Yeah.
Do you think that path made it easier for you?
Experience-wise, yes. You know what I mean? You're able to, like, you're not jumping in the lead or in the front, right? Especially if there's so much to learn. You're able to kind of be like being in the studio or being in the background and see how the lead singer who's been doing it handles the crowd, handles hiccups, handles the band while they're singing, while they handle you. So it made it easier that when I go into that role, okay, this is what I see. That's what I saw he did or she did. And then I'm able to be like, okay, even though it's, you're stepping out, you're like, this is like a scary.
Yeah.
But, you're able to kind of say, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
No,
I love that. It's like you're in your own little like lab experiment, and you're not the main character. So you're just like, all right. So will you tell them? Oh yeah. All right. That I like that. That's actually really smart. Because then you really don't have the nerves, because you're like, I've seen this. Like there's nerves, but it's not as like, I don't know what to say. This guy's not playing the bass properly, and I don't know what to tell him.
No, but it's so true. I remember saying, because big up to Orchid, big up to Loving You Forever. Orchid is the writer of that song. Actually producer and everything. She's amazing. So I'm glad you're having her next week. The girl is triple, double, quadruple, 1 million step threats. Like, she's amazing.
Wow.
But we were talking, and I was letting her know that, what, like, starting out as a background singer is not a bad thing. There's so much you can learn. There's so many connections you can make. Because sometimes people think that, okay, I have to be in the limelight. I have to be up there to be seen. But sometimes the people who are the movers and the shakers, They're not really in the limelight, they're behind. And if
Yeah.
you can just get yourself in the room and say, I'm a background singer, I'm an assistant, I'm something, okay, then you can be in the room to see what's happening and meet the people who's making it happen. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And you learn from it.
100%.
Yeah, so
100%.
yeah, it makes it so much easier.
I want to say big up to Avanal and boy, I never know how to say his name. Bia Via. I don't know. And Mike Papa, all in the Instagram feed. So wagwan with the wagwans. So back then, who were your musical influences?
Whew. Always Bob Marley.
I love
Bob
Bob.
Marley. Okay? So it's like Jesus. Okay, so Bob Marley's up there. I used to ring out like Michael Jackson, like crazy. Like just watch videos, movies, um, behind the scenes, documentaries, and of course Whitney Houston.
Yes. Oh, the powerful three. It's like the
Yeah,
big three.
yeah, huge.
So let me ask you, totally off top. Are you going to the Michael Jackson movie in April?
Yes, I already
She's
like
like, let me,
I was
Angie.
like April can't come fast. I was like, I want April though. Like I saw it and I was like, yes, I saw. Listen, you remember the American Dream?
Yes.
Yes, it was like a three-part. It was a movie in a movie in a movie.
In a movie.
I
Yes.
watched that like so many times. Okay, like it's so long,
Yes.
and I watched that so many times. I was like, yeah, Michael. You know,
Mhm.
to
Do
the
your
point where
thing.
you're like, I know what they're gonna say now. But
You know,
I love it.
the interesting with the American Dream, I was, as more and more Michael Jackson information comes out because the movie's coming, I didn't even know that he like went and met the actor that played him as a child and was like, hey, thank you for doing this. You're doing an amazing job. Like, I was like, yo, so y'all were like involved.
Oh, that I didn't
Yeah.
know. Okay, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah. So it makes me want to go back and watch it again. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I took it like lightly back then.
Yeah.
I definitely was the collector of Michael Jackson stuff, like the books, the magazines.
Oh wow. Okay.
I played Thriller so much that my brother broke it in half. The vinyl.
Listen, I watched so many performances. My nephew was small at that time. That I used to babysit. And I was just having bread on my lap and I'm watching it and he's watching it with me. And this is him. He's so focused to the point where after like he started like dancing and moving like Michael and his parents are like, so what? How did he? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
You should have seen him at like weddings, like people like make a semicircle around it. And I'm like, I kind of taught him that, but
Yeah.
I absolutely, and I think it was just I just loved studying music. I watched interviews. I watched like everything that had to do with it. I watched when they talked about like how he makes his music, and it was just so inspiring because I'm like, okay, he's just using what he has, and
Yeah.
he's doing it at such a at like a high
level.
a high level, and all he's doing is like, I just want you to do, and
Yeah,
like,
just and you're like,
okay, that's art, that's
Yeah.
creativity.
Yeah.
And I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And his like he's definitely a one in a million or a once in a lifetime type of artist, and it makes me look at his songs now and think like, wow, basically every song started with a beatbox.
Really?
Every song almost, like, because he'd be like, this is how I want the beat to, like you were saying, this is how I want the beat to sound. So he would beatbox it and then
Yeah.
fill in the instruments to play the way that he's like, yeah, it's just amazing. So in an industry where there is a pressure to expose yourself and to have a sexual presence, how do you stay true and authentic to yourself and to your image?
Honestly, it's my faith. It's definitely my faith. Where coming out of the church, it's huge. Image is huge. May not be exactly the same way we talk about image outside, but
Mhm.
it's outside in the secular world, so to speak. But it's like it's been embedded in me that okay, so you have to present yourself a certain way. And then now that I'm older, it's something that like you put on something and you're like, me don't feel comfortable. I take it
Yes.
off. Especially
Yes.
when it's just as simple as that. Like, you learn that by your faith that there's a certain level of um what's the word you want to put out there. There's an image that you want to put out there
Mhm.
because you know that by that image it depends on how the people respect or gravitate to you.
Yep.
One. And then two, sometimes I put on stuff and I say if this not comfortable, but me can't sing in it. I don't want to be upstairs on stage and I'm like, I did that one time. I put on something, you see, and I went on the people them stage. And I'm like dragging it down.
Oh.
And I'm uncomfortable. And I realized that affects my performance.
100%.
So I said, okay, I want to be myself and I want to present as myself. And I want to be able to go to bed at night and be comfortable with what I've presented. And
Yes.
so, whatever that pressure is, it can pressure itself because it's gonna pressure me.
Yeah. Yeah, go pressure yourself, because me not gonna feel it. So you go and do what you want to. It's all right.
But no, but for 100%. And not to say that I've ever had moments where I haven't felt the pressure, but my faith brings me back and be like, yo, okay, say. Like that one time I go up on the stage
Yeah.
and it's just like, this is gonna ruin your performance. You're not comfortable. So like even when anybody's trying to help me or dress me or anything like that, a designer or anything, I'll be like, okay, this is what I want. I don't want that.
Love
No,
that.
I don't want to show this. I don't want to show that. Okay, this is gonna ride up. Can we change this? And sometimes they'll even say, okay, but you gotta show a little. I'm like, no. You know what I mean?
You give them a nice little pause, and then you're like,
Yes. Yeah. And also what I want my music to be about, right? What do I want it to be about? And I want family. I want everyone to be able to listen to it from the oldest person to the youngest person. And I want it to reach each and every person. And sometimes your image can limit who listens, right?
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
So, yeah.
100%. Shout out to Effie Aletham. She was last week's guest. She says, first she says it's Sanji Goodas. Amisium one. And she says, you are an ambassador of the king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that image and how you carry yourself definitely.
Take it. Take it.
You know.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, big things.
That one day it right, yes, so
Let me get on. You want the auntie? Actually, let me give you a wow.
For real though, for real. It's for absolutely real. Absolutely real. It's almost like you have your father. Remember when I grew up? Not even just your father, your family. When I'm saying, go share me now. It matters the way you carry yourself in speed, in looks, in everything. And I grew up when primary school was primary school in Jamaica because I didn't go to high school there. When it was real, when they make you cover your book, like with newspaper.
Oh, with the newspaper.
Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, I grew up here, right? But especially if we were down there and it was like summertime and then the kids are getting ready to go back to school and you see them start wrap up their book and stuff and you're like,
yes.
Oh yeah, I do. But it used to look so cool to me, you know, and be like, oh, I like that.
They didn't want you to have there was so much about discipline, structure, and order They didn't want you to have dog ears into the corner. You couldn't do that. You couldn't just mark up your book. Your hair had to be a certain way. Your socks has to be a certain way. Your uniform has to be a certain way. And there was so much about image and how important it is and how you carry yourself, especially when you're in uniform, that even if they see you out on the town, they will literally reprimand you.
Yeah.
Because you're representing the school. So it's been embedded.
Yeah.
Embedded in me.
Yeah. Effia says we did that here in school too. We did it, but it was like more just to like decorate. You're like, want my book look different than everybody else, and also mega, well, or for me at my school, it was just yeah, man, this need to look like Angie's book. So when the teacher's giving back out the reports or whatever, can't just pick up my book easy and say, yeah, I me that, and go about my business. But yeah, that structure walks with you throughout life, and it just helps you.
Yep.
So with your with your ideals and your values and your ethics and how you're carrying your image, have you ever had to walk away from a project because doing it would compromise your beliefs? And if so, what was that like?
Ooh.
And that's the same question I asked your friend Mr. Barrett too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, he was on the show. My good friend. Yeah, there has been times. I have to admit that I have to be more clear cut, if that makes sense. Meaning, I would do a little bit of like, I don't think, did you think I want to do it that way? So I've noticed that, and I would kind of get around it in that way. But I realized that now in the thick of things, I'm going to have to be like, no, that doesn't match what I do. But experiences like that, I've usually just tried to, just try to suggest something else and say, can I do something else? And if they say no, then I just kind of say, all right, then, all right, we're good. And then it just fizzle out. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I need to be more like clear cut, like, no,
my girl, you can't do that.
No,
I love it. No, like I love that, because I literally just said, like, in terms of branding for the show, like, when you come to the Big and Serious podcast, it's an honest conversation, like it's an authentic conversation. So I love I can relate, because when, like, okay, I mean, I would go out with friends, and if Angie, you want to go to this thing, or you want to go do this thing, and I'd be like, I'm not sure about me waiting at the car.
Right.
Whereas it would be so much easier to just be like, seminar forward, you just go and go do what you want to do. Is all right.
Right. Yeah. Right. And so for me, it's just like, okay, it definitely is a learning. I'm in progress. I'm not gonna be like, to be able to be like straightforward. That does not align with my principles. Does not align with my brand. It does not align with my image. And I realized that, like, in this industry, and not just industry, I think in life, that's just what it is. You have to be able to be like, no, that's not what it is. So I'm still learning the art of no.
Yeah.
Like, just no and no other thing on it.
Behind it.
Just no period, full stop. But yeah, I would say in times past, that's how I've kind of dealt with it. I've kind of done like a, I didn't need it, and then kind of weasel my way out of it, but feel good that I never did it. But I think that it in some senses, it needs to be a full thing for me to let them know, so that maybe next time they'll just be like, I'll give you something different.
Yeah. Think of it this way: there's so much power in the no.
Ooh.
There's power in the no. Or, and I think I said this on the show last week to Effia, but I remember watching a video, and the guy said, you have a limited amount of yeses.
Ooh.
You have a limited amount of yeses. So you need to use those no's to preserve your yeses. Right? Changed my perspective. You have a limited amount of yeses. Like I have 10 yes. So I'm gonna need my 30 no to carry my 10 yes them for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That
So
is
yeah.
real. That is absolutely real. You got me thinking here, man.
I
I
like
love
it.
it. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We're coming with vibes out and with,
Serious,
we
serious sounding.
expand the mind. But yeah, limited amount of yeses. So let's use those no's.
Mm-hmm.
As my grandfather says, you have to save yourself to serve yourself.
Ooh. You have to save yourself.
You have to save yourself to serve yourself.
Ooh. Jeez, that one did. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, big up, big up
Okay.
Martians. Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. But he used to say that to us all the time, and I used to be like, Grandpa. And he'd be like,
Wait.
"No, man, you have to do it." He used to talk really powerfully, right? But,
I
I'd be
love
like,
it.
"So if me have to, why me can't lie down? Why me have to sit down if me can't lie down? I want to lie down. I have to serve myself later." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, yeah,
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a treasure.
yeah,
That's absolutely a treasure. To be
yeah."
able to have those nuggets, man, you can pull
Mhm.
out throughout life. You can just pull out for
Just
them.
pull them out one by one and just like, yeah, man, which card is going to help me today?
Yeah.
Big up Mama Goodas on the outside. She says, because yes is yes. So when you're going to do the yes, make sure it's a solid one.
It's a solid one.
Yeah.
Straight.
No, another go jellyback yes. You can give us strong yes.
So my nose were all right. You know, I receive it. I receive the correction. You know what I mean? But yes, absolutely.
Yo, I'm gonna hear yo, Angie, say they didn't want me to do something, man. Me just tell them no. I'm gonna tell them straight. I'm gonna feel nice after.
I come back, I'm gonna be like, I said no, and I walked away. You know what I mean?
I'll be like,
drop mic.
like that's like, go hear my voice pan this. No.
I put a bass in on my chest.
Yeah.
You know? I love it. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm learning and being challenged at the same time.
At the same time.
I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
have to iron sharpens iron,
Yes.
Yeah, we
Right
keep
here,
going.
sure, right here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was as I was thinking about like the brand and what is a Big and Serious podcast, and I realized I'm like, I want to be the Arsenio Hall of the Canadian scene. Cause you know how like he would bring up like back then like hip hop wasn't like majorly like popular, so he'd be like a Tribe Called Quest or
Yeah.
like these groups, and then you're like, oh, I can go there and I can watch and I can learn about the people
Yes,
them and
yes.
and then yeah, that's what I want to do.
For the culture, for the people,
Yeah,
the culture.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love that. Love that.
So you're a singer, you're a songwriter. Which aspect of the music brings you more joy? Is it the creative process or is it the performance process?
The creative process. The creative process. I'm one of those people, and I tell my friends all the time, I'm like, getting on stage sometimes, it's like I have social anxiety. Right? Sometimes, like, some of my friends just look at me and be like, you've done this a million times. I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, man. Like, if I hit a wrong note, blah, blah, blah. But the creative process, you're not exposed. You're in the studio or your safe place, or you're alone, or you're with somebody that's trusted that you can bounce ideas from, or, you're in your room. You're in somewhere very safe and secure. The stage, you're exposed, and you have to have a certain level of mindset to be so comfortable in front of people. And sometimes I have to put on that mindset. So I'm not lie. Sometimes I have to put it on like a clothes, like put it on like a hat.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I mean that.
I mean this. You know what I mean? For real.
I get it.
Yeah.
So when you get off the stage, do you feel like that down jitters Like oh my, I can't believe I just performed in front of like all those people and whoo. Like is that a thing that hits you too?
Yeah. Usually it's before. So it comes before, and I have to talk myself off the ledge.
Ooh.
So to speak. Like I have to be like, okay, girl,
Yeah.
one. You know, you did, you rehearsed, you remember it. Sometimes I'm right before my go up. I said, wait, why I can't remember the words to my own song that I write?
Oh no.
Let my brain wet, like,
Yeah, your brain's like
you know? And so I had to talk myself and say, yo, come on, you know? Like, you rehearsed this, you wrote this, you know this. Go over the words again one more time. You know this, you know, you got this. And my, like, inside is like,
yeah.
and I'm just like, okay, let's go. And stepped in, and maybe like it feels like my first word or line feels a little shaky. But then once I'm like, yo, you need to come this far for flop, come on. And then the rest of it is, no, it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know if any other singer has this. Maybe you can ask somebody else. But
Mm-hmm.
I literally tell myself that, and once that first couple lines goes through, and then I see that people are jiving and, you know, connecting, I'm like, all right,
You're like,
let's
this is easier. I can
go.
do it.
Let's settle.
I
Yeah.
get it. Cause like I understand that. Because for me, okay, so for me, art, life has gone and imitated art. So I started out doing the podcast thing, doing the interview thing, and then people at work found out that, oh, she can do that. So we're gonna make her start talk to people at work.
Oh.
So I would start interviewing people at work, and before every single interview, I'm like having a meltdown, like, oh my God, I can't. Right? And people are like, and you're a professional, you can do this. And I'm like, no, like, right? And then I ask the first two questions and then I'm like, good. Whereas doing the podcast, I mean, I'm in my living room, I'm in my sweats, I'm good, I'm at home. If it goes bad, I can just end the live and go cry in a corner. You know what I mean?
You're like, good night.
Oh, technical issues, you know. You know?
That's true. That is so true.
So I understand it. And it's like, it doesn't matter how many times you've done it. I've probably done at least like 25 interviews at work.
Yeah.
And before each one,
Yeah.
I mean, like Black History Month is coming up next month, and I'm like, I talk to some Black executive now, and, you know, right? Whereas I'm like, you know, I could rattle off all the guests I have from now until February for the podcast, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna talk to so and so, I'm gonna talk to so and so, and then we're gonna do this, and it's not a problem, right? So I understand it.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's like, why does your mind decide to play those games, right, on you? I think there's something, there's a call there's a name for it. It's almost like you think that you are smaller than you are, but you technically aren't.
Ooh.
It's, what was that? It's a phrase. I can't remember it. No, I don't know what it is.
I think it's like imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome. And you always think that you can't. But then they also say that it's not entirely bad for performers. Not the imposter syndrome, but the jitters.
Yeah.
It's when it gets so crazy that it affects your mic and it affects your, you know. But they said a little bit of jitters means that, you know, you still love it and you still want it to be a good show.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little bit of jitters means like you're very there to say like, I want to make an impact, I want to do something great. But if you feel like you've arrived, then you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this 10 times, so we can't do it again. But if you ever feel like, say, I'm a little bit nervous, you're gonna rehearse again. You're gonna try and do something different again. You know what I mean? So I guess it's just having that balance where you don't think you're so bad, but you don't think you're so good that you're above correction or doing something new.
Yeah. And I think that ego would kill you too.
Ego is a killer.
Yeah. Because, you know, you go up there all cocky and then you start sounding bad. Next thing the audience is booing and you're like, why? I'm sounding bad. Meanwhile, you know I say it never did sound right. You know.
I'm the greatest.
I'm the greatest. Come on. What's wrong with you?
But I think art doesn't work. I think true art doesn't work with the ego. because the ego is not it's not authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Art that I feel, and this is my theory, it's like something that touches and reaches somebody. It's something real. It's tangible. It's like it's reachable. But like if the ego in play, it's not. It's a facade. It's a mask. It's a thing. You know what I mean? Unless it's something like you need to. You're an actor and you need to put the ego in play. But I feel
Yeah.
like with art, like when it's real and you can touch it, like when you hear the Bob Marley "No Woman No Cry," the Redemption song, and the stuff like that, like you don't hear ego. That's why the whole world wants to sing it.
Yeah.
That's why the whole world wants to listen to it.
Yeah. There's a
You know what I
level of humility in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
reaches
get it.
them.
I get it. What's your best memory so far in your musical career?
Jerkfest. TD Jerkfest. I was
Big up
like,
Jerk. I love a Jerk Fest. I
when
missed it last year, but I need to show up this year.
yes, I was there last year, but I performed the year before. So that
Did I
was
see you
huge.
there?
I don't know. I don't know. I was earlier in the day. Excuse me. So I was around like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but I was backstage interviewing people.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh,
For the
no.
Big and
Let me
Serious
see.
Big and Serious pod, for the Mix Up Show. Shout out to the Mix Up Show on the outside. Yeah, they had us like they gave us like a table and we had like our own little booth and banners and
Oh, let
we
me see,
were
guys.
yeah, we were there. We were
That
in a corner though. Like you really needed people to come and be like, "Yo, you come with me over here, so." And then what?
you needed the bullhorn, like you needed.
You're like, "Yo, performers, when you're done on the stage, why you walk
Forward.
left and go 10 steps down the path, then you turn, and when you see the white tent, you go under the white tent, and over there, so go do your interview." That's what I think.
Oh my goodness! You know that
I'm
would
just
have
messing with
helped
you.
because I didn't see you. I just that's crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
see you, but I that would have been awesome to spoken to
To
you
do
guys.
it. Yeah. I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
try to go back. Now I'm by myself, so I don't know if they're gonna look at me like, "Oh, you where is Entourage there? Just you one?"
nah, like me.
I mean, I have my things, I have my camera. I have a pod, I have a tripod. We can do this.
Of course, I am the one. It's 2026. What was it? That Mama gonna say? No, no. What you say? Squiggly back. What she say? What she call it?
Oh, jellyback, yes.
No,
Oh,
jelly back. Yes. You're gonna be
no,
like,
jellyback,
"Mommy!"
yes. Me, CM1.
Yeah. That's gonna be a very strong yes.
Yeah. A yes is a yes. A yes
Yes.
is wait, let me find her comment. What
A
did
yes
she
is a
say?
yes. A yes is a yes.
Yes is yes. Yeah.
Yes is.
Yes is yes.
And that's what we show up as. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They're like,
Yes.
"Angie, really for you? For real, you? Yes.
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 Me.
I and as Jamaicans, like you can't question a Jamaican about it. I'm to you. Awa.
You have to make them believe.
Yeah.
And nothing like a Jamaican who makes them believe. You ever see Jamaica? Listen, try to tell you something, we need to take that on. Our yes is a yes, and I'll meet it. Some of you come. But yeah, Jerkfest was being able to perform. They did the Show Your Flow competition for the reggae, and it was my first time stepping out as a reggae artist, so to speak, or doing reggae, like reggae,
Not gospel, reggae.
Yes. And they were like, "We like you," and I'm like, "What? All right." And it was such a great moment. And so when I was chosen to perform, I was just like ecstatic. And then the same day, I was able to perform for the Hamilton Arts series in the same day. So I had to leave Jerkfest and go there and put on a live show. And I was just on a high.
Oh, I can imagine.
I was on a high. I absolutely I enjoyed it. It's a great experience, great experience. Learned a lot, but to be on that stage and to say it's possible for me to be on that stage,
Yeah.
that
Girl,
was
you didn't even you did 2 stages in one day in cities that are
one.
not close together.
Listen, we drive, you see, and I said, and the traffic, because it was summer, and everybody's out and about, like it's
Yep.
going to Canada. Everybody love them summer.
Yep.
And I say I was driving, like I had to plan like what my second outfit's gonna be. And the first the Jerk Fest was just tracks. And the second event was music. Actually, Corden Barrett, he played for my second event. He was
Oh
there.
yeah. So it
Yeah.
was like a live band or live
It was live.
musicians.
Yeah, man, we rocked it. It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
So which is better, the tracks or the band?
The musicians. Once you have
Mm.
when you have chemistry and synergy, and it's amongst ourselves and amongst the musicians, amongst the singers, and we understand each other and we know the flow and we love what we're doing, yo, you can put on something magical. So
Wow.
Bandit is all the way.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for someone who is just getting into music? They're like a baby in this.
Mm.
What's your advice for them?
Don't be afraid to learn. Like, don't be afraid to put yourself in positions to learn, even if it's not, it doesn't look lucrative, right?
Ooh.
You can't always, sometimes, as I said, it's not always the people you see at front that makes the decisions, the people in the background. How do you get into the background? Sometimes you can't get to the background from the front, but you can get the background to the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
So get in spaces, meet people. You know what I mean? Be nice to everybody. Doesn't matter, even if they don't look like they have it or look like they may have a link to where you want to go. Because at the end of the day, the simplest person could be your big break. So get in rooms, network, do shows, be around people and learn from everyone. You're just coming in. It's a great place. Soak it up. Do background. Do assistant, volunteer. I know it's a lot of free labor, but there's certain things that it's almost like they said, in order to lead, you have to serve first.
Yes. Yes. I believe that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you have to come with that mentality and you'll be able to make connections, and then you'll be able to actually learn things that you thought you knew, but you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn an easier way or a better way to do it, and you're like, oh, I was suffering all this time. Yeah.
And some people don't know that attitude is a huge thing. There are people who are absolutely very talented, but it's like when you'll be like, okay, you go in a room with them and you're just like, I did have an opportunity, but so the attitude, all right. You understand?
Yes.
So it's
I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we just gotta be nice to one another, and we're all on this road together. We're all trying to live our dream. Encourage each other, cheer each other on, and try our best to enjoy it. And the only other thing I would say, there's gonna be ups and downs. Period. That's just what it is. But if you know that this is what you want to do, and if you know that this is what you're supposed to do, just, I know it sounds cliche, just don't give up. If you fall, cry, rub off your knee, and keep going.
Yep.
Get up. Yeah.
Rub off your knee and get up.
True though.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, girl, I was roller skating one day. Big old roller pony. Both. And I had to play it off, like do a spin and get back up, and my leg feel like it's gonna tear off. And I just was like, let me do 2 more laps before I go sit down so it don't look so bad,
Okay. I mean, I can't roller skate, but at least you were roller skating. I just missed the stair, every now and then. But
Oh, I do that too. Trip
Oh
over
my
the
gosh.
dog, miss a stair, trip over a pebble, like a little pebble. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
But isn't it so like relative to like every to our experiences in life though? Like you don't know how you felt.
Yeah. Fully
You
just
just and you're gone. And then you're hurt. You
yep.
know, you start thinking, oh my God, who saw me?
Yeah.
And you know, in social media age, like you could end up on
Every,
TikTok.
yeah. You're scrolling, you're like, oh my gosh, I know that background. Oh.
God forbid. Like, but you know, it's just what it is with life. Like anything in life, and with music, same way. It's like, you know, you fall down, you feel shame. You sit in the shame and you be like, you know, so you feel shame. But
Yep.
you say, all right, you know what am I gonna do? I'm gonna stay here. They're laughing at me, okay, that's great. Or someone might have seen me, okay, that's great. But I'm gonna try again,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
some people actually don't try again.
And
It's the
that's
thing.
the waste of talent right there, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
can you imagine the amount of people that fell down and didn't bother to get back up? They're like,
Didn't
yo, this ground feel nice, you know, man. I got just lay down right, yeah, so and
well,
just
it's the
and you
people
know
who
fully well and you're not comfortable there, but you're just like, I'll lay down, yeah, so now I'll go further than grown, you know?
like how much can I fall? How much more can I fall? And honestly, like even in the music, that's the music business or the music world, it's like you have people who are just like, yeah, you know, like, and I get it. I absolutely get it. Because sometimes you get to a point where you're like, I feel like I'm at the end of my rope. I've fallen, I've embarrassed myself, or I feel shame. I produced this song went out, there's nothing going on, two people liked it, you know what I mean? And you're like, how two people.
Yeah, I've been there. Not with the song creating, but yeah, I'll have whole episodes where I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, yeah, just talking to the voices in my head. Yep.
Ooh, Jesus, man. Nobody talks about how how much it takes, how much willpower and mind power it takes. One, to be a creative, to bring out what you have in your mind out, and then to be like, I'm gonna keep doing it even though people aren't
Or
listening
watch.
or hearing
Yes.
or watching.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, we
There
had
should
to
be a
start.
master class on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
They need a master. And and like I'm learning as I navigate through this space that yeah, man, it takes a real strong brain, a real strong mind to do it.
1000%.
Right.
1000%.
So
Because even in this day and age, it's so easy for people to have an opinion. I mean, it's always been like that, but it's easier now because of the internet,
oh yeah.
TikTok, of
You know,
Instagram,
get punching on your face. They can't punch you through your computer screen, you know?
right? You know what I mean? And everybody has an opinion, you know. And so some people, for that reason, don't want to put themselves out there.
Mhm.
There's some people you see, you're like, you're an amazing singer, you're amazing at this, you're amazing at that. And they're like, nah, I can't. I'm scared. I can't put myself on. And you're just like, okay, but you're
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah. It's like just do it. What are you afraid of? You know? I think the pain of not doing it is probably going to be more than you know. Like I don't want to be one of those people that I'm on my deathbed and I'm like, oh, you know,
Woo.
I wanted to do this thing and you know I never did it. I don't ever want to experience that.
Me neither. And
You know?
it's funny you say that because that's what brought me into like reggae. You know,
Really?
coming out of like the gospel world, reggae, R&B, soul stuff. I've always been a listener, as I said, from a long time. And I remember I was just doing gospel at one time, just gospel music. And I absolutely adore it, still do. You know, Blessings is a gospel song and things like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
And I said to myself, why am I not doing it? Is it because of people? Or what is it about? And I said, if I'm on my deathbed, will I regret that I never stepped out and wrote songs that related to other areas of my life because of people? And then I said, you know what? If I try it, I feel. But at least I'm not
Mm.
try.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And that's what started it. Shout out to the Blueprint. The Blueprint is actually artist development program in Hamilton.
Nice.
Out of Hamilton, 12 weeks. They sit with independent artists and they basically, talk about everything concerning the music business. So I went through their program about
Nice.
2 years ago. And they basically was just kind of helped me to garner all these songs you're hearing right now.
Mhm.
Like, incubate it. And
Get it.
I released it at that time. The Blessings, the Checker Boy,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Around that time, because they were basically like, express yourself, be
Yeah.
yourself, be authentic. And that's what it is. Don't, be you.
Be you.
And so I said, all right, that's what I do.
From the gospel world, was there like any pressure to like not do it, or like if you did
Yeah.
it, they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
For sure. 1000%. And I absolutely understand it.
Mhm.
I understand it. You know what I mean? Especially because solely that's what I was doing pretty
I
much
get it.
my entire time. And then now I'm coming out with Checker Boy. Or I'm coming out with Old School Love and things like that. And they're like, what is this? And I absolutely get it. But I think for me is I whether right or wrong or whatever anybody thinks, it was just I felt that same thing that you said. If I was to go home and I'm on my deathbed, God forbid, anytime soon,
Mhm.
will I say I regret that I didn't do it or I did do it?
Mhm.
And I said, I think I would regret more that I never tried to
Yeah.
do it, in despite of what anybody said, and then also that um, it was something that was authentically in me. It was there to give.
To give.
And mhm.
So do you feel that it's easier to create gospel or to create the other music for you?
For me, I don't think so. I don't think anyone is easier or harder, if that makes.
Mm.
It's
Both
just
equal
I'm
pieces
creating.
of the pie.
Yeah, I'm creating. You know what
I
I
get it.
mean? I do know that some songs come easier. Sometimes it is a gospel song. Sometimes it isn't a gospel song. Like
Mm.
a producer had sent me some stuff. I don't know if you guys know it. Like I know him as Gary, but anyways, he probably have a different name. Sent me a song, and I fell in love with it. It's a reggae song, and I literally sang the song at work in the bathroom in like 5 minutes.
What? Just
Yeah, it just came out.
wow.
Same time, big up to the Journey Productions and manager. He's
The
my favorite.
journey.
Yeah. He sent me another song one time too, and it was just like that, you know? And sometimes it's slower, sometimes
Mm.
different, and sometimes it's a gospel song, sometimes it's not. Um, I do believe that when you have something to say, it comes out clear, you know?
Mhm.
Uh,
I get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's do a song breakdown.
Hmm.
Kind of like a breakdown, but more like what was the thing behind the song or whatever. So
Okay.
we're going to start with Check a Boy.
Hmm.
So I feel like this song should be played for every girl before she goes off into the dating world so that she
Yes.
can understand the levels of how she should be treated and how not being afraid to speak up for yourself is important. So with Check a Boy, what was the creative process like for that song?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was a
So
deep question.
no, but like I was like, oh my gosh, girl, let me tell you. Like we're doing our nails as girls now, you know. So I was in the studio with the journey, and I'm not lying, I was going through something with a boy, with a man.
With the
With a
those
man.
men friends, I tell you, what
The
they
man
cause us
them.
so much trouble.
You know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. And he was just like, you know what? You want to just put everything down, everything you're feeling,
Ooh.
just put everything down. You know what I mean? We're just gonna write, which I absolutely adore about him. That he doesn't say do this or we have to do it like that. He's like, let's create. Period.
Mhm.
So I don't even know how. I think what happens is we listen to samples, and he hit a sample, and I was like, yeah, I'm like lads. Check out boy if I'm trying to take it. Check out boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay. we're writing it, and we write together, and we just put in things where it's like, okay, yeah, man, more cuss off that person right now, and then him, and then him adding something, and me adding something, and then we say, you know what? If you listen to the actual what do you call it? My actual EP, there's a prelude to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a prelude where he's talking and the man is trying to play games. He didn't talk, he didn't call me for like 5 days and come back like good morning. And I said, good morning, Wagwan, you know? So you have to listen to it. People out there in TV land.
What's the name of the EP so the people them can?
Oh God. Wagwan on me.
My girl. Member. Member good.
Oh my graciousness. Wagwan with mine.
We'll find it and we'll put it in an Instagram.
This is so bad.
It's okay. I get it. No, I put you on the spot though. So like I really made you pivot the thought process. So it's cool.
No, this is bad. This is my music. No.
Well, let me Google it. Let me go on Google. Google, I'm a friend. Let's see. Let me see if we can find it. It's okay.
Oh,
I know, literally, I put you on the spot. Don't even feel bad.
I'm wheezing. No, you know what it is though. They do say when you're getting old. Okay.
Singles and EPs. Okay, it doesn't tell me the EP.
It's Tesharah. It's
My Story.
My Story. Oh God, that's embarrassing.
It's all right. That's like sometimes my girl, not even sweat it, because sometimes people ask me, so what's your daughter's name? And I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Again.
That's what I'm
don't even
saying.
worry. Don't worry.
No, but you know, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. But yeah,
it's okay.
My Story, and rightly so. We just felt like just tell some different sets of stories. That's Tesharah's story. You know what I mean? And it was love. It was God. It was fight a boy, kick a boy. It was some things were feisty, some things were a thing, you know. And it was a good release. It was a good release.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. People, make sure you, and I'm not even gonna tell you to stream it. Why you go buy the album? Spend your money, take a little money them, and spend the money and buy the album My Story by Tesharah. Okay.
1,000%.
Yeah, buy it. You know, one cocoa for the basket. We have for the basket around here. Is it?
Yeah, every make a muckle.
And muckle have to make. I mean,
clack it. Okay. Sorry.
All right, next song. All right, so I played this song last week, and one of our viewers called it an anthem. So I'm gonna say before I even say the name of the song, I'm gonna say congratulations on being nominated twice for a Reggae North Music Award for this single.
Thank you.
How did you get the inspiration for the song Nabadame?
Geesh, honestly, me not lie. Maybe it was some undertone of anger underneath me.
I want to mess with you, Tesharah, but then I make you make some nice songs. Me not lie.
You know what it is? Oh my God, am I Taylor Swifting? Am I Taylor Swift of reggae? What's going on here? Oh my God.
Taylor Swift of reggae. You're gonna know what's going on in my life.
Oh my God. Don't be afraid to date me, guys. I'm so sorry.
You won't be a song, I promise.
I promise to treat me right, and you'll be a love song. Yay.
Oh my God.
But I'm so sorry. I'm all screechy and ting. But
no,
honestly, to tell you the truth, Nobody Me was that song that was my first step out song in Sing Jane.
Oh, really?
Yes. So The Journey had a rhythm called BC6 rhythm, and all the guys on it, everybody on it, a DJ. And I'm in the studio, and he's like, "You want to try something on this?" I'm like, "No, cause I was like, try something, man." And I said, "Okay." And so I had it, and by the progressions of how it was going, for some reason, I just started saying, "No, don't come that I need, do no what I mean, go get
jealousy."
Yeah, and it was literally one shot. Like the only thing I had to do was go home and fix up the second verse, I think. come back, and it was good. And he never
Wow.
touched it after that. And
Really?
yeah, and after that, I was like, I don't think people are gonna like
Oh
this.
no, I love that song there. Hey, my 2026 anthem that you know. So I'm telling people them if you know you just stay in your lane.
And
Oh,
listen, I'm gonna get you guys t-shirts, okay? So you guys can
please. I will wear the heck out of that t-shirt. Trust. I'll be like, yo, go away with your
done.
jealousy. Yeah, go away. Heck your jealousy over that so and don't look over your so with it.
See, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys.
No,
But
I tell you, I wanted to pull up that song like 6 times last week. I was like,
oh
all when
man,
the show ended, that was the last song I played for the show. And all when the show was done, I just kept overplaying it again and just, you know, you
God,
just stay
thank
in your
you.
lane.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
goodness,
man. Anthem for
my
2026.
goodness.
I'm telling you.
It resonates with so many people, and I'm just literally like, that was like, not want to say it's a fluke, but it was literally like I was trying something that I'd never tried before because I was mostly a
Mhm.
singer. Never
Mhm.
like I'll DJ one little bit and one little verse, but this one was like straight out.
Straight sing J.
You know what I mean? And to the point where like I was like, why do you guys like it again?
Listen, don't question it. Just enjoy the
Just
love that
enjoy
comes.
it. A yes is a yes. Yes is a yes.
A yes is a yes.
Yes is a
Yes
yes.
is yes. As Mama Goodas would say, yes is yes.
Oh my gosh. This
Yeah.
is, thank you
Telling
for
you.
that. Thank you
You're
for that.
welcome. That's just a perfect segue into
Mhm.
Blessing Me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this song is so soothing. Like, I kind of wish this song came out like 25 years ago. So when my child would be bawling her head off, I could just run the tune and she would go to sleep. It's so like every time I hear it, it's almost like I go into a trance and I'm just like,
Oh,
you know, that
yeah.
deep, just deep exhale, just,
Yeah.
you know, grateful for just the fact that I have the breath, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna say thank you for creating that song or a song like that.
Wow.
Um, how did that song come about?
Big up to the journey for sure.
The journey sounds like he really like, you know, when you get that like producer artist relationship.
Click.
Yeah.
Absolutely click.
Shout out to the journey.
Absolutely. Shout out to the journey. We literally, I think we were literally baking in the studio. When I say baking, like we're in there late hours, late. And as I said, he came with we'll go through samples, and that one hit, and I think it was starting to sound like a love song,
Mhm.
and I started thinking, nah, I want something, because at that time, as I said, I was going through stuff that felt negative, right?
Mhm.
And I said I wanted something almost prophetic in nature, which is I am down right now, but blessings are coming. So what am I
Mm.
gonna do? I'm gonna be grateful for something that I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna write a song that's not, you know what I mean? All the other songs, Check a Boy or whatever, it's talking about the situation, but this song is talking about
The future.
the future. So
Ooh.
blessings and blessing me. I could see them coming. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, man, that's what I want to say there. And he's such a great producer, The Journey, that he was able to kind of like just undergird and, fill
Mhm.
the words and fill in the spots with the music, and it just flowed.
And make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Like that collab, you and the journey,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful collaboration. So with your album, My Story, released 2024,
Mm-hmm.
JMCA actually says, My Story is Tesharah's most vulnerable work to date, sharing her life stories of love, joy, pain, and her relationship with God and others.
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard being so vulnerable though?
Oh
Or
yeah.
was it just like cathartic? Like, ooh, we gonna get it all out.
I was terrified, Angie. I was terrified. I was terrified. The truth doesn't matter. The truth of the matter. Bring on my cousin. That's the best Cosby
The
perspective.
truth.
The truth. You know that I did not take any substances before.
I just vibes full. We're full of vibes and energy.
Full
You
of
see?
vibes.
Yeah, we're vibes full, man. We're vibes up. You see?
Yeah, man. Real straight. All we need that's some fruit on a boat and
Yeah,
just that.
right?
Yeah, right?
Somebody needs to do flour and fry up 2 chicken.
It's done. You know,
Yeah,
so
I tin a bully beef. Yeah, bully beef around there. We can't use it still. We one with it.
great man and I do it. All right, let's
Yes, yes.
I was supposed to be on a diet or something. I don't know.
Oh,
But...
listen, I'm on Newman. Newman will cuss me just for thinking about that. So see that. Those are red foods. What are you doing? You should add more green foods to your diet. Tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. I promise.
You should watch what you eat. You know, we watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was to go back to the question, it was terrifying. As I said, I've always been, in a sense, gosh, how do I explain it? I'm the eighth child of
Ooh, big
yeah,
family.
eighth child. So many different personalities and things like that. And I am the baby of the family. So you can imagine everyone telling the baby what to do.
What to do. Yep.
Yeah. And what direction to go. So I felt like for the longest time I didn't have my voice. Right?
Wow.
Even like growing up in church, sometimes you're just like, I'm just gonna follow the rules. That's it. It doesn't matter what I think, it doesn't matter what I feel. It's an amazing place. Church is a beautiful ground for foundation and for growing and things like that. Absolutely gorgeous. But sometimes you can get lost in, I'm doing this to please people, just in life. Yeah. And so when I was about to do this record or this EP, I was just like, I don't know, like, what are they gonna think? Like, what are you thinking about check a boy? I'm checking a boy. Like I've never shown them this part of me. You know what I mean? My brain was like, funny thing you asked me that. Let me tell you how scared I was. I called up Journey and I said, Journey, we need to cut this EP in half.
In half?
Yeah, I was saying to him, the gospel songs, let's put the gospel songs over there and name it something else. And let's put like the love songs and the checker boy and the ting over here and name them something else. Because I was like, in my mind, it was just
Clash of the Worlds.
woo. And I was just going all over. Like I was thinking about what the brand would look like, what was the imaging. And he was just like, this is your story. That's how we're gonna call it, your story. That's how we came up with my story. Because he was just like, you know what? That's what happened. These are all the things that encompass, your experiences. And he was just like, we're just gonna put it towards and we'll gravitate to it. So being this vulnerable, liberating, but scary.
Scary at the same time. How long did it take to create it? So from the first song, the first word of the first song being written down to the last note on the last song, how long was that process? Do you remember?
Probably about 6 months or so. And the reason being is I live far from the studio. So sometimes where the studio is, them have different weather than other weather. We're in another place. So sometimes I'm gonna drive in those weathers. No,
like the weather out there right now.
No, right. But even crazy, I would leave one region. That's how far they live, like 2 hours away.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
To over 2 hours away. And I would leave one region and I will only need a light coat. And I'll reach in another region and I'll need a toque, a big winter jacket. I'll need I need a pick ting so I can walk so I don't fall on the ice. You know what I mean? Like it's nuts. You know what I mean? So it was a matter of like just matching up the time and stuff and going with the weather so that I'm safe and everything like that. So yeah. So
Wow.
that's it. Yeah.
People, if you don't have a reason to buy my story, now you have a big reason because it was our mission to create this album. Well, I
Emotionally
go from
necessary.
one region of weather to a next. You know, no man, this is serious. This is a serious thing.
You know, I actually have on my YouTube page, Tesharah. You know, there's a journey to the my story background thing. I even have the driving portion in it, like, you know,
I did see that.
yes,
I did see that.
you have to tell them the story. They will not know how to appreciate the story. You
Yeah.
understand? You know,
So that driving clip, it was shot, but it's a 2 hour drive. People, it's a 2 hour drive.
a 2 hour drive. So in ten seconds or less. Yeah.
Yeah. Time lapse video. I'm there. Meanwhile, like I need the washroom. I gotta retouch my makeup. I need a snack.
Listen, it's not. I did like I would stop at like places and just
Wow.
buy stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Not
I get it.
good.
I get it. Okay, last question about the album. Do you have a favorite song on the album?
It depends on how I feel.
Oh, I get it.
So it depends on where I'm at. Sometimes I'm listening to Blessing Me, and sometimes I'm like, yo, this came out of us, like, you know, me and Journey, and like, yo, we this was created through us. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
then sometimes I'm listening to Check a Boy, and I was like, oh, girl. And Old School Love. Sometimes I get into a place and I'm listening to Old
Mhm.
School Love, and I'm like,
Mhm.
it's nice to know.
But isn't that the best feeling where
Yes,
you put out something and you're like, no, man, I really like this. This
I
is
like
this can
this.
go on, man. Yeah.
I like this. I
Yeah, you
like
have to
this.
pop your collar, my girl.
You know,
Yeah,
thank God.
you did your big one on it. Trust me.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
say I have more big ones to do. So
For
don't
sure.
feel like don't
No.
take this one and make it a oh gosh, now I'm off the top this. No, no. This
Yeah.
was my story. And maybe the next one is my experience. Big up Bounty Killer on the side. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord. Yeah, man. 2.0, volume 2.
Yeah. You never
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
And I know I've taken you over time, so I won't keep you too much longer. Um, so Music Soldier and
Mm-hmm.
Split Personality.
Mm-hmm.
Are they two? Explain this to me because my brain was trying to understand. Is it two different bands? Is it like a band in an event? Like Wagwan? What is it?
So
I
music
don't
so
know. Could you please educate me on this one?
but I do reckon that they are one person, but you know, it's a band in a band, but the lead singer was a band. But really disclaimer, guys, we just vibes. But Music Soldier is the lead. He's the person, lead singer, Music Soldier. Big up to him. And Split Personality is the band. So it's like Music Soldier and Split Personality. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So the way that I got connected to them was basically just saying, I'll do background.
Oh, wow.
I'll do background for you
Really?
guys. Yeah, because I was just like, in a sense, I'm new to the scene in this area, you know. So I said, you know, just to learn some things and get some things under my belt and get some experience and be in rooms and you know, as I said, I'm not doing something. I'm not telling people to do something that I'm not doing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I got connected with them. And then he was able to be like, okay, do some of your songs, do some of
Nice.
your solo stuff whenever we do live and things like that. Do lead and things like that on certain songs. So it was a vibe. It was a great experience. I'm not connected to the band as much anymore because I'm
Mhm.
working on new things now.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so my energy and focus has shifted to that. So you won't be seeing me much with them.
You know, big up yourself. Big up to you for guarding the energy. Like, yo, I need to go create now. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving the sandbox now. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
Whew.
That's huge. Yeah, that's not something to be taken lightly. Because sometimes, that little jelly back, yes.
Sir. A yes is a yes. Not
Yes,
a
is a
back.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, not a jelly back, yes. When I want a jelly back, yes, around there.
Yeah, that needs to be a song. We don't want a jelly back. Yes, so yeah, we don't want a jelly back. Yes, so.
But. Yo, I want to be able to premiere it on the podcast. I'd be like, world premiere on the Big and Serious podcast. Jellyback, yes. By Tesharah. And then I'm going to go like this.
Oh God, amazing. Wow.
Oh, did I tell you this is not a normal podcast?
This is not. And you know what's
podcast.
funny? We said it's big and serious.
So far from that.
It's very big though.
It's big. But we're not really too serious around here.
Yeah, but we're serious. It's
but
like,
we're serious. Yeah.
We're serious.
Yeah. Y'all gonna learn, but we're gonna have fun while we're doing it.
I love it. Love it.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's a thing that I'm learning. Boundaries are so important. And, a part of being a successful person is you have to know when. Know when to say yes, know when to say, all right, I'm jumping off this boat today. Well, not this boat, but the train stops here. So I have to go and do something for myself kind of vibe. So, and nothing too crazy. It's just, I got things to do, places to go, people to see.
Things to create. Love it. I love it. On that note, how can people find you on social media?
Yeah, it's at Tesharah Instagram. So TESHARAH. Again, TESHARAH. On TikTok, on Instagram, same thing. YouTube, same thing. There's not many Tesharahs out there. Okay. But on Facebook, same thing. Also, if you want to send me any bookings or anything like that, tesharahmusic@gmail.com. So TESHARAHMUSIC@gmail.com. Link me, invite me to sing at your thing, So
yeah, and she can't sing real nice, she can't sing good. So and a little quab singing around here, some real good singing. Man, you can do it. What a girl. La, 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 la.
I'm a bun.
I have to use that. Bam, bam. Yo.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
Where can the audience find your music?
Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. I'm everywhere. So just put my name in Google. You can Google me.
Google me. What? Google our people. Google is your friend. Let me look at the camera. Google is your friend. Google and you can use it.
Yes. Don't abuse it.
Don't abuse it. You have to play nice. It is right.
Play nice. Yeah. And please support the music and support us. Support the artists. Support the, if you like it, play it twice. Share it with your friends. It will be an honor. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like, and share. So it's everywhere.
Oh wait, I have a thing. Can tell them all on.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
Do that. I don't know, or do you think they're gonna take us seriously?
No, they will. They will. Don't worry. They will. They're laughing and enjoying and taking notes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Like this.
Thank you for being here. This was so awesome. Like I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Me too. Like, has it been? How long have you been? Rose? Like, is it too long?
My girl, it's been an hour and a half almost. You know, it's been an hour and a half. Is he?
Oh, that was absolutely amazing.
You know, I had a jolly good time. I must go get some tea and crumpets after this and just.
Yeah, me I want to crackers and Milo.
Oh, yeah. Man, may I come at your yard? Your thing sound better than for me still. Dip the water crackers in on the Milo. Don't judge me. And now when the Milo run down my cheek, don't say nothing. Just allow me.
Listen.
Not bother me.
Not bother me. Listen, I'm getting t-shirts, guys. Okay, so I'll let you guys know. Please do. Please support and
let me know. I will order mine real quick. I'll order one for me and one for baby Goodas. Come and know say she go want tea for me and she not go get it. So I'm gonna make her stay in a Fiara lane and buy her one of things. Oh,
straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but thank you. Whenever you want to come back, you know the link.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Reach
so
out.
much.
We'll make it happen. Blessings to you.
Thank you, and you too. And to the Big and Serious podcast. Blessings to everybody who took the time out to kind of like laugh with us and learn some things and add some things because it was absolutely amazing for me. Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great evening, and we'll talk soon.
Hey, bless up everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yes, people, that was Tesharah, singer, songwriter. Yes, make sure you go get her album, her EP, My Story, on all platforms, and of course, like and subscribe. Our time now. Well, we have 5 minutes left in the program. Maybe we go for like 10 minutes, going back to actually before we do any of that, I'm gonna run a tune. I'll run like a one tune, but we'll find a tune. Hold on there. Oh, yes. I'm going to run this tune since we talked about it so much. I'm going to get into it. All right, people. This is Blessing Me by Tesharah. And like I said, make sure you run outside, go buy the album. Don't ramp, don't lay. Go and get the album. Stream it, download it, add it to your playlist, and make sure you buy it. Here's Blessing Me.
I can see it coming, just like a daydream. Your love surrounding me, more than I prayed for, more than I've ever seen. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. You keep on blessing the way you are. You are. All I hear around me is your voice. It's the way you are. You keep on blessing, on blessing, on blessing me. I can see them coming. You keep on blessing, on blessing, on blessing me. I can see them coming. Yes, it's coming. Oh, you keep on. Hey, you keep on. You keep on blessing me. Oh, you keep on. You keep on blessing me. You keep on blessing, on blessing, on blessing me. I can see them coming. I can see it. You keep on blessing, blessing. You keep on blessing, blessing. You keep blessing, blessing. Ooh, blessing, blessing. You keep on blessing, blessing. You keep on blessing, blessing. You keep on
That
blessing.
is Blessing Me by Tesharah off of her um, album My Story. So what we'll do is next week we will finish talking about what is your brand? What is your brand? I'm going to leave you with a few thoughts on your brand. And then we'll just get deeper into the conversation about it next week. But think of it this way: your personal brand is your story, okay? It's your character, values, strengths, and relationship with your community, right? So, but it starts off with your story. It starts off with you. What are your values? How do you want to show up in the world? How do you want the world to perceive you? It starts off with that, and everything else comes after. So as we go into making 2026 greater, um, start thinking about how you're showing up and how do you want to be perceived, and are you being authentic and true to yourself? Because it's such a difficult life when you put on a mask every day, right? I love makeup, but your girl ain't wearing it every day. Trust me. All right, so let me get into some things that I didn't do earlier. So I want to take a moment to big up the Roots Rock Reggae radio show. They are on CKUT 90.3 FM every Monday overnight from 1 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the morning. Big up to Singing P, big up to Selector Madman, Calendar Man, Selector Cassette Man, and Brother Cliff. I show up on the show every other Monday, and I still don't know Oma Dweet because I love my sleep, but me did it every other Monday doing information for the nation. So this coming Monday, you will hear the Goodas at 2 o'clock in the morning, 90.3 FM CKUT out of Montreal. All right, so if you're looking for the Big and Serious podcast, shout out to Rumble and Spotify. You will hear us tomorrow on Rumble. It's at Angie Goodas, and on Spotify, it's Big and Serious Podcast. Of course, I want you to run over and follow our brand new Instagram page. People, I really need you to
Like and subscribe.
because if we build up our viewers on that page, then you can start watching the show on that page instead of the Angie Goodas page. So, we're gonna make Big and Serious podcast. I've been on things because them need them on things. So please do go over there, like and subscribe. And if you're looking for your hostess with the mostess, you can find me at Angie Goodas on TikTok and YouTube. And YouTube is actually also the home of the Big and Serious podcast. If you want to watch past episodes, you're gonna click on that live tab, and all the episodes of Big and Serious Podcast will be there. If you're looking for me on Instagram, it's at Angie Goodas with 2 Z's. All right. Once again, big up to the return of Leroy Heptone Sybil's happening on February 13th at the JCA in Toronto. You don't want to miss that. Make sure you go buy your early bird ticket. We're going to save our money, and we'll party and we'll eat the food and we'll have a nice time. What else? What else? I'm gonna say have a beautiful week. I feel like I should close out the show once again with Blessing Me. Oh, actually, before I do that, I did say I was gonna run one of my dubs. So shout out to Lickle Wayne who did this dub for me.
Angie Goodas, your podcast Six I Katika Mother Road, Outlandish and the Thing Bada Road. God, you say you pray then your Chaddy Road, like funeral your podcast on Sada Road. Me say it's Six I Katika Mother Road, Outlandish podcast said Bada Road. God, you say you pray then your Chaddy Road, like funeral your podcast on Sada Road. Angie good as your name and you know hard for bingo. You go anywhere the artists, them swing go whether jam down Montreal or Toronto. Can't mix up your brain, it and no Lasco. You see, Katika Mother Road. Outlandish the podcast Mother Road. God, you say you pray then your Chaddy Road. Like funeral thing, it never Sada Road. Pull up that rat bat supermarket and polish pan cover. Angie Goodas. Outer road, me say.
Big up to Lickle Wayne. Yes. All right, people. You know, me love my sleep. Me, I got my bed, yeah, man. Thank you for being here as usual. Big and Serious podcast. I will see you next week, 8:00. You know, same time, same place, Yazid. And next week, Black Orchid. Black Orchid will be in the building. Actually, did I cue a song? I think I did. Hold on. Let me look. Did I? I think I saved it for next week. Oh no, I do have a song. Yeah, man, I have more sense than that. We're gonna get into this song. I'm gonna run this tune before I go. Actually, this is The Frequency. Oops, hold on. Should we never copy it good? All right, so this is the Frequency by Dudsamil. I hope I said that right. Dudsamil and Black Orchid. And then, you know, I'm going to come back. I'm going to circle back to Blessing Me because that tune there just, you know, it had me away. Yeah, man. Enjoy.
Right now, this one goes out to all the beautiful ladies. All over the globe, all over the world, nationwide. Check. Dudsamil, Black Orchid in the building. Say me no same fake friends. They don't really stress. They wanna use us strength. They wanna see your weekend. Fight for your loving like say I be Mandela. Working for the military, I can be a soldier. Whenever it's raining, girl, I'll be your umbrella. Keep the fire burning, girl, I'll take you out of danger. Fight for your loving like say I be Mandela. Working for the military, I can be a soldier. Whenever it's raining, girl, I'll be your umbrella. Keep the fire burning, girl, I'll take you out of danger. I'll be a senior man, I'm a winner man. I'm not the boogie man, so baby what I want, I can do what I want, I can go where I want. Cause I'll be senior man, yeah. I'll be a senior man, I'm a winner man. I'm not the boogie man, so baby what I want, I can do what I want, I can go where I want. Cause I'll be senior man, yeah.
Let them hold you down or slow you down. King man, rise up and adjust your crown. Cause I cannot do without your loving of my life. Stay close to the frequency. Cause you have my heart and soul. Red carpets roll, witnessing the magnificence unfold. Stories untold, keep striving, don't fold. Just stay right here beside me. Yeah, cause I'm a good woman. I need a loyal man. No, not a waste man. Expensive taste man. We can go where you want. We can do what you want. Just give me what I want. There's only you me want.
Say me no same fake friends. They don't really stress. They wanna use us strength. They wanna see your weekend. Fight for your loving like say I be Mandela. Working for the military, I can be your soldier. Whenever it's raining, girl, I'll be your umbrella. Keep the fire burning.
Me by Bud Smil and Black Orchid. Yeah. So Black Orchid joins the conversation next week. So, more laughing and ting and chattings and them we're there. Yeah. But as promised, I feel like, I'm gonna set you on a nice track for your weekend and them ting there. And Friday is the Energetic Love Day. So, we want to give thanks and put ourselves in that mindset and that frequency to just receive those blessings and let them flow. And, even if they're not here yet, see them are forward. So you just see them coming. You just look over on the horizon. You see, wait, look over there. So you see it? Yeah, man, you're blessing that. Yeah. All right. So Blessing Me by Tesharah. Big up yourself, Tesharah. Thank you for being on the show. She says good night. And thank you for having me. Yeah, man. It was such a pleasure having you on the show. People, I will see you next week. May I close out with Blessing Me by Tesharah. Yeah, man. May I play it again? Yeah, like when you got a dance and one selector play the tune and the next selector come and play back the same tune. We have play a back tune around here in our business. So big up yourself. Blessings to you all. Thank you for being here. Yeah, man. Me go give my daughter back her home and them thing there, and me go go my bed, and everybody just be good. Yeah, be good. Till next week. Look more.
I can see it coming, just like a daydream. Your love surrounding me, more than I prayed for, more than I've ever seen. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. Oh yeah, just like the ocean. Your love so wide and deep, just like a rainbow. Your love colors me. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. Oh, I can see them come. Can you see? I can see them coming. You keep on. Oh, yeah. All I see around me is your love. It's the way you are. All I hear around me is your voice. It's the way you are. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. You keep on blessing me. I can see them coming. Oh, you keep on. You keep on. You keep on blessing me. Oh, you keep on. You keep on. Blessing me. You keep on blessing me.